Hey guys, welcome to the new video. Happy New Year! I just want to say how grateful I am to have you as part of this amazing YouTube journey. I'm wishing you this year peace, good health, and the hot food of happiness. I know many of you are setting your New Year's resolutions now, and perhaps learning a new language is on your list. French and German are often two popular choices, whether you are passionate about foreign languages or considering studying abroad in Europe. Today's video will help you compare French and German to make the best choice. If you are a new friend of this channel, I'm Zoe, and I'm currently doing a binational PhD program between France and Germany. I spend half of my time in France and half in Germany, and constantly traveling between the two. Since I speak both languages, they are both my foreign languages, I often get asked by friends which is easier to learn, French or German, or which language is more worth learning? Of course, I have plenty of insights, experiences, and tips to share on this topic. So today, I'm diving into the details. I will compare these two languages in terms of usability, learning difficulty, and self-study resources. I will also compare education and work opportunities in France and Germany. Hopefully, this video will inspire you. Let's start with how widely these two languages are used. French is spoken as a first or second language by around 275 million people worldwide. It's an official language of the United Nations, European Union, African Union, and several other international organizations. French is widely spoken not only in France, but also in Belgium, Switzerland, Canada, particularly in Quebec, Luxembourg, and many countries in Africa, including Algeria, Morocco, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ivory Coast, Senegal, Madagascar, Cameroon, and Burkina Faso, which can open up plenty of professional and academic opportunities for those proficient in the language. Oh, don't forget Lebanon, often called the Paris of the Middle East, where French is also widely spoken. At that time, I was interested in working with NGOs or international institutions, and I noticed that French is often a required skill for some positions. German, on the other hand, is a native language of around 100 to 120 million people. It's one of the most widely spoken native languages in Europe and the official language of Germany, Austria, and parts of Switzerland. It's also spoken in Belgium, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, and Italy's south region. In terms of the number of countries where it's spoken, French is more globally prevalent than German. French-speaking regions span Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and the Americas. Wherever German is mostly limited to Europe, French tends to be more practical for travel and everyday communication. Why I say so? In many French-speaking countries, such as France and parts of Africa, English proficiency is generally lower, so knowing French can significantly ease communication. In contrast, while German is the official language in Germany and Austria, English is widely spoken in major cities. Even if you don't know German, you can often get by just fine when traveling or living there. Like now, I live in Berlin. I feel like people speak more English than German here, which is not the case in Paris. When it comes to global reach and practicality, French edges out German. Round 1 winner, French. If you are looking for a flexible way to learn a new language, online platforms are a great option. Personally, I highly recommend italki. It's a fantastic platform where you can find amazing tutors for French, German, English, Japanese, Arabic, Spanish, and many other languages. On italki, you get access to thousands of professional native-speaking teachers, and you can book one-on-one lessons that are completely tailored for your goals.
En fait, je sais que tu es polyglotte, tu parles beaucoup de langues, tu as beaucoup d'expérience dans l'apprentissage des langues, tu as aussi beaucoup d'étudiants de différentes nationalités. Quelle est la méthode plus efficace pour améliorer
Ok, alors,
notre niveau oral, par exemple.
Chaque étudiant étudie différemment, chaque cerveau est différent, chaque personnalité, etc. Ça, pour moi, c'est très important de comprendre aussi la personnalité de l'étudiant. Mais d'après mon expérience, ce qui fonctionne assez bien, c'est quand ils me parlent de choses réelles qui leur sont arrivées.
You can choose from casual conversation lessons to work on your speaking skills, or focus sessions that deal with grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. One of the best things about italki is flexibility. You can learn at your own pace, fitting lessons into your schedule whether you are studying intensively or just brushing up on your skills. Plus, there's no subscription, you only pay for the lessons you take. If this sounds like the right fit for you, check out the link in the description below. As a bonus, you can get $5 free when you buy your first $10 of credits using my exclusive promo code Zoe2025. But act fast, this offer is only available for the first 50 users. When it comes to self-study resources, both French and German have an abundance of high-quality materials. From textbooks, apps, and websites to online courses and video, there's a lot to choose from. That said, I will give this round to German, thanks to platforms like Deutsche Welle, Deutsch.lernen. Their series of structured courses and free resources are exceptionally well designed. They include vocabulary, grammar, and conversation exercises woven into engaging short dramas, making it ideal for beginners and self-learners. Most importantly, it's free. In comparison, the French equivalent TV5 Monde Apprendre le français, falls short. Its content feels scattered and lacks structure. When I started learning French, I often wish that there had been a platform like Deutsche Welle to guide me. It would have saved me a lot of trial and error. For international learners, the difficulty of French and German largely depends on your native language and prior experience with other languages. Both languages present their own unique challenges and learning curves. German pronunciation is relatively straightforward and consistent. Each syllable typically has a fixed pronunciation, making it easier for learners to read and pronounce words accurately. With practice, though, mastering German pronunciation becomes logical and systematic, especially once you grasp the rules for better sounds. French pronunciation can be more complex. Common challenges include liaison and silent letters, which make the spoken language differ from its written form. For example, the final S in ami or T in chocolat is typically silent. While French pronunciation rules are consistent, these quirks require extra practice to internalize. From a pronunciation perspective, French is slightly more challenging than German, as it demands more attention to subtle nuances. German grammar is famous for its complexity. It features a case system, nominative, accusative, dative, genitive, and 3 grammatical genders, masculine, feminine, and neuter. These elements lead to numerous word forms that depend on sentence structure. Let me give you an example. The article of the word table, der Tisch, changes in different contexts. This complexity can be daunting, especially for learners accustomed to languages without such inflectional systems. French grammar also has its challenges, particularly gendered nouns, masculine and feminine, and irregular verb conjugations. Additionally, learners must learn verb tenses like the conditionnel and subjunctive, which are used to express hypothetical or non-real scenarios. While this can be tricky, French grammar doesn't have complicated cases like German, which simplifies the sentence structure to some extent. Both languages have their grammar hurdles, but from my learning experience, German's case system makes it slightly more complex for many learners. By the way, if you have a strong foundation in English, it can be an advantage for learning both languages, though in different ways. Both belong to the Germanic language family, so they share similarities in vocabulary and sentence structure. For example, German words like house or Mutter related to their English counterparts. However, German's cases and gendered nouns are unfamiliar to English speakers, requiring extra effort to master. Additionally, German syntax can differ significantly from English, so it's important to avoid applying English logic when constructing German sentences. While French is a Romance language, it has significantly influenced English vocabulary. Up to 80% of English academic and formal words have French origins. This means learners with a good English vocabulary will find many transparent words in French, such as réputation, structure, théorie. That said, French pronunciation rules differ from English, so these shared words may not sound as familiar as they look. When it comes to education and career perspectives, both French and German offer unique advantages depending on your goals and interests. French is a key global language, making it highly valuable in international organizations. It's also widely used in industries such as diplomacy, international business, tourism, and NGOs. Francophone countries in Africa, in particular, are emerging markets with growing career opportunities. For education, France is home to prestigious universities like Sorbonne, Sciences Po, and École Polytechnique, which are renowned for progress in humanity, political science, and the arts. Many of these institutions offer scholarship for international students, making accessible for learners worldwide. German, on the other hand, is a powerhouse in Europe's economic and industrial sectors. Proficiency in German is often required for positions in engineering, technology, and manufacturing, as Germany leads in this field globally. The language is also demanded in Austria and Switzerland, especially in the financial and healthcare sectors. Germany's education system is another major draw, offering low-cost or tuition-free programs at top-tier universities such as LNU Munich, Heidelberg University, and TU Berlin. These institutions are particularly strong in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math disciplines, attracting international students seeking high-quality, affordable education. So, how to choose between French and German? Choosing between French and German depends on your personal goals, interests, and future plans. Here's how you can make an informed decision. If you value global reach and cultural diversity, French might be the better option. If you focus on Europe's STEM field, on business with Germany, Austria, or Switzerland, German could be your ideal choice. It's highly practical for those pursuing careers in engineering, technology, and research, as well as for affordable higher education opportunities. Ask yourself these questions to clarify your decision. Where do I envision myself working or studying in the future? What industries or fields am I passionate about? Do I prefer a language with global versatility, French, or one with regional strength and precision, German? Am I excited by the idea of exploring Francophone cultures, or do I want to dive deeper into Germanic traditions and innovations? Pro tip: if you are undecided, consider starting with one language based on its immediate relevance to your goals and exploring two other later. Both French and German are rewarding and open doors to unique opportunities in their respective spheres. Remember, the most important step is taking action and starting your language learning journey. Whichever you choose, you will gain invaluable skills, cultural insights, and connections that enrich your personality and professional life. I hope you'll enjoy this video. If you find it helpful, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one.